All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Start this lesson. We want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, L'chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and citation to sincere brothers pushing the truth and all true sincerity throughout the four corners of earth diligently. And also, shalom to a few sisters that listen and believe as well. Shalom to you all.
Shalom.
We're the brothers from Great Millstone Miami Camp. I'm the brother of War, and with me,
The brother of Shapar.
we come back with another lesson through the Spirit by Yahweh Al Shai to edify the elect, our fellow brothers, Lord willing, we be a part of the elect. And this is another episode of the series, A Message for the Young Brothers, episode 59. And the title of this episode is The Importance of Fasting. Okay, so within this lesson, we're going to be going into the importance of fasting, why fasting is important, why you should do it, what's the benefits that come from it, and etc. Okay, we're going to bring out some points. I have the word fasting in the online etymology dictionary. I'm going to start here. Read a few things. Then I also have 8 healthy benefits of fasting, and a few scriptures. And Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the elect. This is the word fast. But fasting is the word fast. It says the act of fasting. All right, voluntary abstinence from food and drink are from certain kinds of food, especially but not necessarily as a religious duty. Neither from what else does it say? It's like fasting season for fasting. All right, that's what it says here. It also says fast as a verb, abstain from food, to fast, to make firm, establish, confirm, pledge, to hold guard, observe, abstinence. What else does it say? It says hold firmly, have firm control of oneself. It says to hold someone to observance, to keep, observe, to fast, to fast. All right, to keep, observe, to fast, to fast. Okay. It said also to make fast. So basically what fasting is, or you can say going on a fast is. All right, um it pertains of you abstaining from food. All right, which us brothers, it's different fasts you can go on. You can go on a food how can you say it, man? A water fast where you just drink water. You can go on certain brothers go on different fasts like social media fasts where you're not on social media. There's different fasts you can do, but the one that brothers primarily do for the most part, which brothers indulge in different fasts, but the one that we primarily do for the most part is the one where you abstain from food and drink. Okay, it's to the point. All right, is a commandment each year uh, for the nation of Yasharallah, the nation of Israel, to go on a fast. It's in our law, which we do to the best of our ability. All right, we go on a fast every once a year, but it's good. It's good not to only go on a fast. You're commanded to go on a fast once a year, but it's best to go on a fast throughout the year.
That's right.
Okay, because look, we be around spirits. We be around spirits. Sometimes those being around those spirits can try to hop on you. There's certain things that we have to listen to. Sometimes those spirits from what you listen to, whether it be certain songs or watching certain things, those spirits may try to hop on you. So it's good to go on a fast to
Right.
cleanse yourself. Okay. What else? Being out and about in this world full of demons all the time. Sometimes you need to cleanse yourself and go on a fast. Eating these foods, okay? We try to eat the best we can, but look, we're in captivity, bro. We already poor, okay? This man spraying all type of chemicals, praying over the foods and shit like that. And we gotta consume these things. Now you eating these foods. Now your body feeling weird. Now you done ate this food. You thinking it's healthy. Now you dealing with migraines back to back. You drowsy. You weak all the time. Your body full of toxins because you don't ate the food. Your body full of toxins. It's good to go on a fast to cleanse
Yeah.
your body. Okay. abstain from food. And a fast can be 24 hours. It could be 48 hours. However long you can go. Hey, it's shit. Really, we fast every day in a sense, which not even in a sense we do. While we sleeping, we're fasting. Why you think it's called breakfast? All right, break fast. I should say break fast, which is mean. What does break fast? What does breakfast mean? Which is break fast. It means to break the fast that you were keeping.
That's right.
A lot of brothers get into what's the word, bro? I know I might butcher it, but immediate fasting,
Intermediate.
intermediate fasting, where brothers probably go 12 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours. Well, some brothers go, they start small, whether it be 6 hours or 8 hours, work their way up 12 hours, 16 hours. Then they'll break their fast at a certain time, eat some food, and then go back on that fast. Brothers do that, you know. But hey, the point is that I'm trying to get to and trying to make is the importance of fasting and doing it the best you can. Okay, fasting is very important. All right, and this is a part of something. This is a part of our commandment to fast. You can read about it once again in the law, and this is something. Back in the ancient world, men didn't sit like times are different. All right, times are different. This place is this place is way worse and wicked. But back in the ancient world, men would be busy throughout the day, so they'll eat a small breakfast, and throughout the day, they in Babylon niggas eating every hour. They always snacking, mid snack, mid lunch snack before lunch. Like goddamn, all right. After lunch snack. In the ancient world, it wasn't like that. Men would get up, eat a light breakfast, go to work throughout the day, come home. They come home you coming home don't mean, oh man, have me a whole chicken and some rice and peas. Nah, they'll come home. They'll eat their dinner. Okay, it wouldn't be too heavy. It'll be something suffice for them.
Yep.
Right, and they'll just repeat the cycle. That's why back in the ancient world, you didn't really hear about men being overweight. The scriptures don't really speak about men being overweight, men dying of obesity and so on and so forth, because men had a steady and well diet. Fasting is, to be honest, a lot of people in today's time, you see it on Instagram, these fitness workers and so on and so forth, and you see it amongst brothers as well. Hey, you trying to slim down, you trying to better your health. Hey, apply fasting, intermediate fasting. Okay, apply it. Abstain from different things, carbs. All right, I'm gonna go on a fast where I don't eat no carbs. I'm just eating these certain things, and you'll see yourself shed down. But the point is, lucky for the long rant, the importance of fasting. I just named a few things and named a few things and what you can get out of it. All right, let's get on to the next thing, which I
I was
got
going
right
to add
here.
too,
Oh,
real
go ahead,
quick.
go ahead.
You know, fasting was very important. Matter of fact, fasting was considered part of our heritage because when you read the stories in the Bible, men, Israelite men, they fasted for certain things. They
Yeah,
fasted for certain reasons. Fasting was something that was very important and something that was of a norm of the Israelite. I'm not gonna say culture, but the Israelite heritage.
right. Well, yeah, yeah, it's part of our heritage. It's a part of our culture. This is what we
Yep.
are. That's what we are. Our people went on fasts. You read in the scriptures on men will rent their clothes, put on sackcloth, put dust upon their head, pray and fast. Like this is something that we did. Okay, and we didn't only fast when we were going through hardships. No, we had, like I mentioned, it's in the law. It's for us to fast. You and you'll fast which we do. We try to do it to our best of our ability. We rehearse the righteous acts, like the scriptures say in Judges. We're just trying. You have in the law a day for us, a set day for brothers to fast, and that will be a day for you to afflict your soul. Okay, afflict your soul. Show the Lord you're serious. Abstaining from food, because Jake loves some fucking food. Jake, out of all the nations, you know who loved the food the most? The nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all love food. We love food. Shit, I love food. Okay, we love food. Jake gets sad. Jake start eating. They do it for comfort. It's just what. Look, we love food. We love food. Jake cooked the best food. We the salt of the earth, so our food tastes good as fuck. Okay. Men in the ancient world, they love food. Kings ate the best food. They was eating lamb, all type of shit. But they knew even though they was eating, they took care of themselves. You think King David was just being a glutton? Because if he was just being a glutton, you think he'll be able to run through multiple armies of men? You think he'll be able to do that if he was just being? If certain men weren't taking care of themselves, the ancient men weren't taking care of themselves, you think they'll be able to do certain things? Samson having supernatural power.
You think
Come on,
there's obese people in King David's army?
right? You think right?
Like mighty men?
You think right? I believe what it's like 33 mighty men. You think any of them was obese? One of King David's mighty men, his weapon didn't leave his hand until his weapon stuck to his hand and he slayed 800 people. You think an obese man was able to do that? Okay, or a man that's not in shape, on top of his health. Come on, man. But anyway, this is Healthline. It says eight health benefits of fasting, backed by science. All right. It says blood sugar, inflammation, heart health, brain function. Okay, which you see a lot of that. When you go on like TikTok and different things, they'll tell you when you go on these fasts and so on and so forth. Your brain, and I believe when you go into ketosis, you abstain from eating certain things, your brain function will get more clearer after a few weeks. Okay, you eat all this bullshit, your brain clogged, man. Brain clogged. You can't remember certain things. Some shit happened 1 hour ago. What happened again? It's because you eating bullshit. It's because you drinking Sunny D. You drinking what's that drink real wide?
Orange Crush soda.
Orange Crush soda. What's the shit that Haitians like to get, man?
Oh, the
Tampico.
Gipina? Yeah, Tempico. Oh man, that's
Yeah,
horrible. If you're drinking Tempico, Baba Shah, please stop because that's
yeah.
just syrup.
Hey, brother. Yeah, any of you brothers drinking Tampico, you a Levite, and I think Northern Kingdom drink that shit too. You drink that shit, stop drinking it, please. Don't drink that shit, please. Especially not
It's horrible.
Don't drink that. Don't drink no Sunny D. You better not be drinking no Hawaiian Crut, no Hawaiian Punch. Like, stay away from those things, bro. To the best of your ability.
Most
It,
certainly.
it ain't hard, bro. So you want some juice, man? Go juice your fruit and just drink it like that, bro. You want it to be a little bit sweeter? Shit, just add some agave into it. Keep it natural, bro. Okay. It says weight loss. All right, like I mentioned, you're going to fast, you're gonna lose weight. Weight gonna drop. Growth hormone, longevity, cancer prevention. So you can prevent cancer by fasting. Wow. How to start safety bottom line. Okay. It says, let me see. Slocky. Let me see. Hold on. What's this one? Let me see. Slocky, brothers. Let me just start one.
What? Go back because I think it.
What
Go scroll down. Summary.
Summary.
Yeah, you go back. That's the summary of one.
Oh, okay. Intermediate fasting and alternate day fasting may help decrease blood sugar levels and reduce uh, uh, insulin uh,
Resistance.
resistance. Like I had a brain fart. The
You
water.
good. Water about Shemasha.
Oh yeah, about Shemal Shot. But Slacky, I want to just to read something up here right quick. That was good though. The water for pointing that out because hey, like I
The
mentioned,
summary followed them.
come, like we mentioned, intermediate fasting. You know, but I just want to read something right here. It says fasting may improve several health benefits, including weight loss, blood sugar control, and protection against medical conditions like cancer and neurodegenerate disorders.
Yeah, neurodegenerative. Here you got it.
Water. This,
Neurod. I don't know. Neurodegenerative tongue twister. You got it.
yeah. Shit. It says despite its recent surge in popularity, fasting is a practice that dates back centuries. So this is
Mm.
old. This is old, bro. Proving
Yep.
what we proving what we said. Okay, and plays a central role in many cultures and religions. Proving what we say. This is spirit. I never read this article before. That's a spirit. All right. Many cultures. This is part of our culture.
Yep.
Defined as abstinence from all or some foods or drinks for a set period, there are many different ways of fasting. Generally, most fasts are performed over 24 through 73 hours, which is certain,
72.
huh?
72.
72, thought. Like I mentioned earlier, you got brothers, a lot of us, we do that 1 day fast. There's certain brothers that have, generally brothers do the 1 day fast. But brothers done did 2 day fasts, 3 day fasts, 4 day. I know. Shout out to the elder brother Samak in our camp. He shared this story before how one time he went on a 3 day fast, and once he got to that third day, his stomach started burning. Okay, stomach started burning, but he received when he went on that fast, it benefited him. Okay, it benefited him, and once uh you start going on those fasts and you fast more, like we mentioned weight loss, the fat that you have in you is going to start eating itself. Okay, it's going to start eating itself, something like that, something along those lines. Okay, then you're going to see the weight loss. Okay, intermediate.
Bas-
Go ahead.
Basically, you're not eating. So the fat that your body stored up, your body's going to eat that fat.
You're right, to give you energy.
Yeah.
Give you energy. That's what it is. The water, brother. The water.
Water about Shemasha.
The water, busting out shot. Intermittent fasting, on the other hand, involves cycling between periods of eating and fasting, ranging from a few hours to a few days at a time. Fasting can have health benefits such as increased weight loss and better brain function. Here are 8 health benefits of fasting backed by science, which, like the brother mentioned, each one has a summary, which I'm gonna just read. The title says improves blood sugar control by reducing insulin resistance. It says intermediate fasting and alternate day fasting may help decrease blood sugar levels and increase and reduce insulin resistance. Improves better health by fighting inflammation. Drake deals with inflammation. That's
Yep.
one thing Jake be dealing with. Summary: some studies have found that fasting along with resistance training could decrease several markers of inflammation and may be useful in treating inflammatory
Inflammatory.
inflammatory tongue inflammatory
Inflammatory.
inflammatory. What the fuck am I talking about? Slocky. Inflammatory conditions. Okay, so fasting can help with inflammation. A lot of Jake. That's something Jake deals with. That's something our people deal with because they be eating bullshit. Okay. It says may enhance heart health by improving blood pressure, trigly. How you say this? This is
Triglycerides. Triglycerides.
triglycerides and and that's how triglycerides.
Oh, a triglyceride is the most common type of fat, and your body stored as energy for use later. That's the spirit we was just talking
Oh,
about.
that's the spirit then. Come on. All right,
That's the
come
spirit.
on. All right, triglycerides and
Cholesterol.
cholesterol levels. Heart disease. Oh, I'm just chilling. I was about to read the whole thing. Summary: fasting has been associated with a lower risk of coronary heart disease and may help
Excuse me.
lower blood pressure, triglycerides, and
Cholesterol.
cholesterol levels. God damn, bro. But you brothers can read the rest of it for the sake of time. There's more, but for the sake of time, we just gonna just read a few. All right. But hey, it shows you what we've been reading, shows you the benefit of fasting. Okay. So here's the article, Healthline, 8 health benefits of fasting, backed by science. All right. Now let's get some precepts, baby. All right. Shit. I'll read this one.
Come on.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 16. The title
Ooh,
is,
it's
hey,
like
man,
it. The
that's a,
title
hey,
just the title.
that's a spirit, spirit. I was just about to read it. I'm gonna read it. It says fasting, the true treasure, health, mammon. Okay, so the true fasting is the true treasure, is the true mammon, the true riches. All right, the true treasure to what? Life, longevity, a long life. The true riches, the true wealth to what? Life. Fasting is a true wealth to having a long life. Where they said, health is wealth.
Yep.
Okay, Matthew 6:16. Moreover, when we fast, be not as the hypocrites of a sad countenance, but they disfigure their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. You have certain men,
Okay.
all right, they just they want to show everybody they fasting. Let's name an example. Them niggas that be Muslims. They want to show everybody they fasting. Okay, they go get a rug. They go get a rug. They just they pray anywhere. Okay, they get all dressed up and so on and so forth. Letting everybody know they fasting. Which really, when you fasting, that's supposed to be between you and the Lord.
Right.
You're not people not supposed to know you fasting. You're not supposed to tell people you fasting. People not supposed to really know. People not supposed to know you fasting. It's supposed to be between you and the Lord, man. Because that's something very sacred going on.
Yep. And
Verse 7. Go ahead.
if I could add too, they'd be like, "Oh, day 7 of Ramadan.
Right, day
Day
7
eight.
of
Day
Ramadan.
day 8." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got certain individuals. Oh man, you try to offer them food. You know what I'm saying? Or something. You try. Nah, I can't eat right now. I'm fasting.
Right.
Oh, I'm fasting. And make a face. I can't eat right now. You
And
don't gotta say that. Hey, you know what I'm
you could
saying?
you could just said, "Hey, bro, appreciate it. I'm good." Or and you could just put to the side, "I ain't really hungry right now, bro." You know, just like that. They'll make a face. Oh, it look good, but I'm hungry, but I gotta endure for Allah, or I gotta endure for God. I'll eat it later, bro. I don't need to be in your business, bro.
Yeah. And that part where it says they have their reward, yeah, they have the reward. They get the praise from men. Oh my God, he's fasting. He's so strong. He's so good. Oh my, you fasted for 3 days, bro. You're so great.
Yep, and nothing too. It said, "Very I say unto you, they have their reward." Hey, those individuals that be doing shit like that, they gonna get their ass judged.
Yep.
You know, you have your reward. The Lord gonna judge your ass because you're not doing it in sincerity. You
uh,
got you got Israelites that do shit like that too. You're gonna receive your judgment, man. You're a man pleaser. You do things for men service. Okay.
Brother, I fasted for 7 days straight without eating. Congratulations, brother.
Hey, you remember what that nigga you know what that nigga Kevin Gates said? Yeah, I fasted for 41 days. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Niggas want to
This
be like,
nigga
yeah, I was shy.
lying, bro.
He want to be like, yeah, I was shy.
He fasted for 41 days, Kevin Gates.
Look, hey, you brothers can look up that clip. Kevin Gates says he fasts for 41 days. You'll
He's a
find out.
bug out.
Yeah, he's a major bug out. Bugged out.
Talking about he started car battery with his hands.
He gonna say a lot of bugged out shit. That nigga ain't right, bro.
You got it out.
nigga funny, but he ain't right, bro. Only reason he funny is because he ain't right. That's it. You know, making mockery of that nigga. Matthew 6:17. But thou, when thou fastest, anoint thy head and wash thy face, that thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Right. So when you go on a fast, clean your room up, take a shower, clean yourself up, anoint yourself. All right. Lock your room, face the east, pray. Ask the Lord for different things. Because when we go on a fast, we go on a fast to ask the Lord for things. We go on a fast to ask the Lord for things, whether it be more wisdom, more faith, more temperance, uh, to learn how to discern better, for forgiveness of sins. You asking the Lord for different things. So you doing that in secret, the Lord gonna reward you openly. You're gonna ask for more wisdom gonna be poured upon you. You're gonna ask for more faith gonna be given to you. You're gonna ask for forgiveness of sins, the Lord gonna forgive you.
Yep.
Okay? It's something. It's supposed to be something secret, something between you and Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai.
It's intimate.
It's intimate, and this is how. All right, you would fast. This is in red letters. This is Yahweh Shai give you the game. You anoint yourself. You anoint yourself. You take a shower, anoint yourself. Okay. Send up prayers and just have and believe. Pray, believing. Okay. And if I may, because we're going into the importance of fasting, we don't know who watching. It may be a brother just coming up. Yeah, we're going into importance, but how do you fast? Well, this is one account with Yahweh Shai speaking about it. Now let's go to the law. Okay. Grab in the book of Leviticus, I believe it is. I believe it's fifth day so.
Leviticus 23 and 32.
Come on, what it say? It say afflict thyself.
Talking about the
You said Leviticus what?
23 and 32.
See?
Wait, no. So, yeah. You shall afflict your souls.
Yeah, the water. That's what I needed.
Water about Shemasha.
This is going into the Day of Atonement. All right, the Day of Atonement, which we keep this every year, to the best of our ability. We rehearse we keep it to the best of our ability. We rehearse the righteous acts. We do this every year. Okay, we have the Day of Atonement. It's a day to atone for your sins. Which let's get that word atone right quick. All right, atonement. All right, let's get it. Shit, man. Let me get it Google right quick.
What you searching in the blue letter? Oh.
Now I'm just searching up. Let's get the Google definition right quick. All right. Yep. There you go. All right. Atonement, satisfaction, or replication,
Reparation.
reparation for a wrong or jury, amends, injuries, slack wrong or injury, amends. Okay. So you basically going on you going on the Day of Atonement is you asking for atonement. You asking for amends. All right, for your sins, the sins that you have committed in your past lives, the sins that you're gonna commit in the future. Okay, you asking the Lord to forgive you.
That's right.
I just want to grab that right quick. Let's get back to it. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 26. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, also on the 10th day of the 7th month there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be a holy convocation unto you. Ye shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And what it means by afflict your soul don't mean you start cutting your fucking wrists and your arm bleeding out and shit like that. I said, Lord, please forgive me for my sins. Nah, it's not like that. You afflict you abstaining from food and drink for 24 hours, that you afflicting your soul. Okay? That's what it means. That's what it is. Verse 28, and you shall do no work in that same day, but it is a day of atonement to make an atonement for you before the Lord Yahweh your God. Ask the Lord for forgiveness. Okay? Sacrificing food and drink. Sacrificing your pleasures, not laying with a woman. All right? Putting your different fleshly pleasures to the side for 24 hours, not laying with women, not listening to music, not drinking, all right, not getting into any folly, just having a day just to gain the spirit as much as possible and ask the Lord for mercy. Give that day strictly to the Lord. Verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Ye shall do no work, no matter of work. It shall be a statute forever. So this is something that's a statute forever. We still keep this to the best of our ability. We rehearse. All right, we're practicing. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generation in all your dwellings. Okay, so we right now, hey, right now we in America. We still keeping it. Okay, it says, "It shall be unto you as a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the ninth day of the month at evening, from evening unto evening, shall ye celebrate your Sabbath." Okay, and that's about it. I'm going into the Day of Atonement. All right, which I got the word atonement in the Google. Let me get in the BLB right quick too, just to see what it says. Fun fact. Okay, Yahweh Shai was our propitiation. Okay, he's our atonement as well. All right, he has he has made amends for us by dying for us and bringing us back to the Heavenly Father.
That's
Okay,
right.
so little side note. Shout out to Yahweh Shai. It doesn't say anything really. We got to understand it from the Google. Okay, we'll get to the next precept. You got it, my brother.
Khan. This is Mark 9 and 24, and this is an account with Yahweh Shai, and he casted a demon out of a young man. And Matthew 9 and 24, and straightway the father of the child cried out and said with tears, Lord, I believe. Help thou my unbelief. When Yahushua saw that the people came running together, he rebuked the foul spirit, saying unto him, Thou dumb and deaf spirit, I charge thee, come out of him and enter no more into him. And the spirit cried and rent him sore and came out of him. And he was as one dead, insomuch that many said he is dead. But Yahushua took him by the hand and lifted him up, and he arose. And when he asked, you can press red letter. And when he asked, and Slakia, and when he was coming to his house, his disciples asked him privately, Why could we not cast him out? And he said unto them, This kind can come forth by nothing but by prayer and fasting. And the reason I asked for him to put it in red letter was because this is Yahushua speaking. Some certain things, some certain demons can go out by prayer and fasting. You know, certain afflictions and certain things that we go through, you know, that might bother you in the spirit can only go out by prayer and fasting.
And you
You
might need
know,
to fast. It may not just go away after you just fasting one time. It might. There's a strong possibility it might, because when you fast, things happen faster.
that's
But
right.
you might need to constantly go on a fast. It might be once a week or twice a month. You know, if you really, certain demons are heavier than other demons. Not every demon's on the same level. Okay,
Yeah.
so, yeah, that's that. Certain things you gotta pray and fast for, bro. All right.
Fasting is important because the angels don't have sex. They don't eat. So when we refrain from fleshly things, whereas angels,
Well, we're like the angels. Thought of that you said that because I was gonna make that point in the lesson, but you beat me to it.
Wadi
Okay,
Abashim Shai.
what about Shemal Shah? Because it clearly tells you, all right, the angels are spirits. They're ministering spirits. I can tell you in the book of it tell you in the book of Hebrews, I believe. It tell you that in Hebrews and in Psalms. But it also tells you in the book of Matthew 20, is that 20 22? 22 and like
18? Is it
uh,
18?
that's not
No.
8. Probably like 40 something. Nah. Uh
30 something. I think it might be
yeah,
30.
yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
Matthew chapter 22 and verse 30. For in the resurrection they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as the angels of God in heaven. But as touching the resurrection of the dead, have ye not read that which are spoken unto you by God, saying, okay, this is one of the precepts, going into the angels don't have sex. But there's another scripture which I'm gonna grab too, because angels don't eat nor drink either. All right, the angels are just ministering spirits. All right, they're just spirits. Okay, that do the bidding of the Lord. Spirits. Yeah, like Hebrews. Yeah, Hebrews 1 and 14. Are they not all ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation? Talking about the angels. The angels are ministering spirits, which to back that up, this is the book of Psalms. The book of Psalms. Uh, we gotta be tripping sometimes. Man. Slop. Slop.
Psalm 104.
What?
Wadi
This is the book
Abashim.
of This is the book of Psalm chapter 104, verse 4. Who maketh his angel spirits, his ministers a flaming fire. So the angels are spirits. All right. They're spirits that don't being able to eat and drink, that's things that you do, all right, being in this flesh, all right. We have the ability to eat or drink, go pee, take a dump, have sex, all right. We're able to do those different things. All right, the angels don't do that. They're spirits, okay? They just go about doing the bidding of the Lord.
Right.
That's all it is, man. All right. That cuts, us bringing this out also cuts that virgin birth. That's a spirit because the brother Kabar put a lesson in the group chat last night going into the virgin birth. So no angel slept with Mary. That's a cut right there.
Christians are so stupid.
Yep.
Why you so stupid, boy?
Why are you so retarded, boy? All right, man. This is the book of Tobit, chapter 12, and verse 8. Prayer is good with fasting and alms and righteousness. A little with righteousness is better than much with unrighteousness. It is better to give alms than to lay up gold. The point is, prayer is good with fasting. All right. Hey, when you fast, you pray. And like I mentioned, when you fast, things happen faster.
Yep.
Okay, when you fast and you pray, prayer is good with fasting. Because if you really want something to happen, if you really want something to happen, it's best to go on a fast and watch the
Right.
Lord make it happen quick. I'm
That's
not
right.
saying I'm not saying it's gonna happen the next day, but it's gonna happen quicker than you expect. Okay, real talk. It's gonna happen quick. It's gonna
Facts.
happen quicker when you really need it, or when the Lord really wants to show you, like, bro, I'm there for you. You gonna see it.
That's right.
I can speak, me and the brother Y. I know he can speak on his own testimonies, but I can speak on my own testimonies. It's true. I can testify.
Yep.
Okay? I can testify. Man. Verse 9, for alms doeth deliver from death, and shall purge away all sin. Those that exercise alms and righteousness shall be filled with life. All right, so that goes into alms, giving your tithes, showing forth charity as well. But the point is, man, prayer is good with fasting. Okay, point blank, simple. I know you wanted this, brother. You got it.
This is the book of Ezra, chapter 8, verse 23. It says, so we fasted and besought our God.
You want to start up?
Yeah, we can.
Go ahead.
Protection of God invoked. And we can grab it in the NLT after. Then I proclaim a fast there at the river of Ahava, that we might afflict ourselves before our God to seek him a right way for us and for our little ones and for all our substance. For I was ashamed to acquire of a king a band of soldiers, horsemen, to help us against the enemy in the way, because we had spoken unto the king, saying, the hand of our God is upon all them for the good that seek him, but his power and his wrath is against all them that forsake him. So we fasted and besought our God for this, and he was entreated of us. And if you can grab it in the NLT, Balkshah.
Gotcha.
Let's see what it says in the NLT. Do you have the GNT? If no, NLT is cool.
I got a GNT, bro. Ain't not.
Huh. This is one to 7?
Oh no, I'm tripping. That was chapter 8.
Oh, okay.
I think I put chapter 1. It's a lot.
How you good? Now I'm gonna just get straight to the point. The back the brother what the brother was saying too. When you pray and you fast, your prayers get answered faster. Ezra's 8 and 23, it says, so we fasted and prayed for God to protect us, and he answered our prayers. That prayer and fasting combination is very important. Because when you praying, you're asking the Lord something earnestly. You're begging the Lord. And to show that the Lord that you really want it, he sees that you afflict your soul. Of course, the Lord is going to give it to you. It may take time for you to receive it, whatever you're asking for, but he's going to give it to you. And I can't count for that, because there's times I went through things and I fasted, and just when the time was right, the Lord gave it to me. You muted your mic, brother. I, I don't know. It shows you muted. It says mic is muted. Can't communicate. Can't unmute your guest. Their mic isn't connected.
Can you hear
Oh,
me now?
yeah.
Satan. Satan, bro. Because I didn't even mute my mic, but whatever. But nah, I was gonna say praying fasting is very important. It's good for your spirit, it's good for you. Okay?
Yep.
And when you fast, when you're in the midst of fasting, you feel good. Okay? You feel good. The Lord showing you spiritual things. All right. things you probably didn't realize because your brain was all clogged up in some bullshit because the shit you was eating, the air you was breathing outside and shit, things you were drinking, brain all clogged. And you fast, you got a clear mind, you feel good.
Yeah.
All right, and things happen faster, man.
Right.
Oh, there's a lot of benefits that come from fasting, health wise, you know, health wise, mental wise, spiritually wise, physically wise. Man, what?
Overall, good for you.
Overall, good for you. Jake. A lot of Jake's really is the flesh, man. Jake got that fucking flesh, man. Jake will get scared. Oh, I gotta fast for 24 hours, man. Nigga, once you start fasting constantly and consistently, man, that shit light work.
Just
And I
another
don't,
day.
just another day. And I don't say that privately. I say that with confidence and boldness. And I'm saying that, yeah, confidence and boldness in the Lord. Okay? Because I can speak from experience. Okay? That fact, man, man, shit, the water y'all about your mouth for inventing fasting. Give me 24 hours to shut my fucking mouth and not eat nothing or drink nothing. This is a flip myself for you. The water, Lord. Okay? Yeah. There's a lot of benefits once again that come from fasting, which we just brought out a plethora of them.
That's
Okay?
right.
Yeah, that's it, brother. That's it. Hey man, come on. So you can close this out.
Khan, no one this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. Double honors to our elders apostles, a great millstone. Shall I get Horu well and push out the 100% truth and truth and sincerity. And shalom to the old legs, cat across 4 winds. Lord, one this lesson was edifying. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.